Hey, Magic friends, welcome back. This is your captain speaking here on Captain Clyde's MTG, and today we got a doozy of a story I just had to tell you guys about. So, apparently, some of the Marching Machines serialized cards are going for quite a bit. And before we get into that, don't forget to like and subscribe. Helps keep the channel sponsor free. So, let's get into this little doozy of a story where one little monkey became worth a whole lot of money. So, if you'll take a look at this here, this is the news. So, Premium Ragavan from Magic the Gathering cards sells for 6,500 plus. So, this particular card, as you can see from the picture, was opened at the very first Star City game release event. It was one of 500, and it sold for more than 6,500. That is just absurd. Um, and a lot of that has to do with the whole premium of it being one of 500. Not to mention, it's a great card. It's a great picture. It's some of the best frame, and it's serialized. It just don't get much sexier than this. But what makes a card worth these kind of premiums? As of the filming or recording or me doing a whole lot of shit talking on this video, makes a card like this worth this kind of money? Because as of right now, I can tell you, which is a Monday night, Tuesday morning. I need a clock somewhere in this room. Anyway, there is not a lot of listings online for these premium cards. Whether that be people don't know how to price them, or B, people aren't selling them, which is probably a higher thing, honestly, on TCG or player to even give us a background, because there's just not that many floating around. So let's look a little bit more into it. So as you can see here, the article talks about the serialized version of Ragavan, the Nimble Pilferer, was just sold for upwards of 6,500. The card, which sports serial number 1, was opened by a major seller, Star City Games, and auctioned over Twitter by the store's general manager of sale, Ben. So, it's very interesting. It was auctioned over Twitter and not anywhere else. Um, and we'll get more into that later. It kind of makes you wonder, will these premium cards that are starting to come out have more of a, I always call it, a private market, not privateer, but auction style setting where will we not see all these transactions? Will it be a myth? Will it be legends of these cards sold for thousands of dollars? Or will we actually get to see some of these actually go up in the spotlight? Or will these special numbered cards that people really seem to be after uh, get these high values, while the rest of the cards that are still serialized, is not the numbers that are, let's say, um, premium or really sought after, give us more of the data of what those cards are worth compared to premium numbers. So it's really interesting to think about that. So also with that said, if you want to know what it's like, try get one of these. The serialized version of Ragavan was one of the multiverse legend cards and the soon to be released thing. Da 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 da. It was just banned in historic for damn good reason. But anyway, 500 versions of it with this unique stamp though. Each of there's 70 multiversal legends that can be found in less than 1% of collector boosters. Star City Games apparently opened around 30 of these, but says Ragavan number 1 is the only premium serialized card that they found out of 30 uh, collector packs. So if we think about it this way, if there's 70 multiversal legends, and those are the only 70 that are serialized, which I don't know if that's right or not. I think there might be other ones, but us just say that that's them. So that's 3,500 serialized cards. Um, to be fair, that's probably about the same amount that was in Brothers War. Um, actually, I think Brothers War is probably a little less. Don't quote me on that, but let's just go with that. So anyway, Next, it talks about, what is a premium serialized card. So numbers that people seem to be collecting for these serialized cards are cards that are number 1, you can see right here, number 69, 420, and 500 to be the most expensive, followed by 2 through 9, 13, 187, 404, and 411. So number 1, 500 is pretty easy. 69, giggity. 420, blaze it. That's what makes those the premium numbers. Other ones, 2 through 9, anything below 10 is probably going to be good. I think 10 might be popular too, I would think, but who knows? Maybe just single digits is a thing. Lucky number 13, I could see why people would like to have that one. I don't get 187. Someone help me out with that one. Maybe I know it. I just don't. It's not coming to me. Again, same with 404 and 411. I'm sure there's a reason there. I'm just not putting it together right now. Like I said, it's late this night, early the morning, whatever it is, and I just don't have the brain power or enough caffeine in my bloodstream or too much blood in my caffeine stream to figure that out right now. So let's just go with that. But it gives this here is going to give you a pretty good insight. If you pull one of these premium cards, if these are the numbers that you pull, you're going to get a pretty good premium above what those cards would normally list at. So keep that in mind. And for those of you who didn't know, for Brothers War, I did pull a serialized card out of my collector boosters. It was a Ramos Dragon Engine. It was pretty amazing. It's way back in the feed somewhere if you want to go look up Brothers War collector boosters. It's in there somewhere. Um, and also with that said, I'll be opening collector boosters with the new set, and hopefully I'll pull something really sweet, and hopefully one of these numbers. I really want a Ragavan, so unfortunately number 1's already gone. Maybe I'll get 69 or 500, but we'll have to see what comes up. But hey, it is what it is. Now you know what the premium numbers are. So if you happen to get one or see one with these numbers, these are the ones you want to be looking for, and the ones you either want to keep or try to get on the cheap and resell them, I guess. I don't know. So also with that being said, something else in the article mentioned this too. The card was put up for auction on a Tuesday. As of 2 p.m. on that Thursday, we were told the high bid was $6,500. Now, 10 hours later than that, Ben announced that it was sold, so the final value of the card is currently unknown. Now, will they release that? Maybe, maybe not. I'm sure at some point we'll find out what that was, but it's probably going to be up to not really even Ben to give that number, probably the person who bought it. But to be fair, the person who bought it might want to tell what the number is just to kind of give an idea what that card is worth, or they maybe just want to hang on to it until they get more out of it. So maybe they'll keep that number unknown to, let's say they paid 7,000 for it, and someone's like, "Oh, I'll give you 8." So that's a quick $1,000 $1,000 flip, not flop, flip flop. Anyway, flip it for $1,000, or maybe someone comes off unhinged like, "Oh, I'll give you 10 grand for it," and they know they only paid 6,800, so they know it's worth more. Other things that might happen as well, the person who got this card, if it's good enough, maybe they're going to slab it and get it graded, which could really take it past the 6,500 mark if it comes back at a 10. I mean, even 9.5 or whatever would still be great, because I think the big thing here is the serialized number. Now, with that said, it does need to be in good condition. Let's not lie. These are collectibles. So there is that. But slabbing it and getting that good grade is going to be amazing. I was going to slab my Dragon Engine. I did not, due to the fact that there was a weird discoloration spot in the foiling, which really upset me. But it's okay. I still managed to find somebody who wanted to buy it. So kudos for them, and thank you very much. Anyway, so it also says here, it's understandable that a major store able to process lots of packs is likely to open a few serialized cards, but some fans on social media say they dislike seeing LGSs claim the cards before the March of the Machine set has even been released. It doesn't leave high hopes that Magic's Ultimate Golden Ticket, the unique one ring card, will be opened by an ordinary player. So we're going to have to get over that, guys. I mean, if you want to go out there and spend thousands upon thousands of dollars on product and open $10,000, $100,000 worth of packs, go for it. If you can't and you're mad because stores do, that's part of it, you know. And it's not like they knew where it was or anything like that. So I understand people are upset about it, but let's be honest. These are the same people who are going to be upset when someone else pulls it and it's not them. So it's half a dozen one, 60 others. So let's just not go there. Because everybody wants to win the golden ticket. You know, everybody wants to go see Willy Wonka's Gobstopper. That didn't sound right. Anyway, so with that said, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I do appreciate it. I thought it was a pretty good story. I thought you guys would like to hear about it. Hopefully, we're in the middle of booster box openings for March of the Machine, so stick around for that. Make sure you come back and like and subscribe so you can see them first as soon as they come out. If you've already subscribed, thank you very much. Love you guys. If you haven't, now's your chance. Also, links in the description to help support the channel so it stays sponsor free. And until next time, be kind. And as always, I hope to see you across from the game table.